Now we're going to talk about locking differentials. These are very common on General Motors vehicles. It's called the G80 locker or Eaton locker, either way. It's common on Tahoes, Suburbans, Yukons, Escalades, and this Chevy Colorado here. A brake lathe is a moving piece of equipment. We want to make sure that we stay clear of it when it's in operation. So I want to show you what happens. As you can see here, the lathe is turning on the vehicle. Everything's fine, but I'm going to slowly increase the speed so we can see what happens when the differential locks. I'm creeping up. I'm at 40 RPMs, and something over 50 RPMs, you're going to see the differential lock. And this one locked just at 60 RPMs or so, okay? Obviously, that's something you don't want to be around. So it's a good idea to be controlling the lathe from the tablet to prevent you from getting hit by the lathe. The locking differential works on a differential speed between the left and the right wheel. So we have an alternate method of handling a vehicle like this. We can put the vehicle in neutral and then secure the opposite wheel in a safe fashion. If we can do that, then we can turn this wheel at a faster RPM without it locking. So traditionally, what we would do is we would drop the drive shaft, and that would allow the differential to spin and not lock. So instead, with this lathe, we have another option, and let's show you how we go about handling it. This time, we're going to repeat the process, but we're going to stay below the speed at which the differential locked. So I can go ahead and start the lathe, and now I'm just going to stay below the 60 RPMs or so where it locked. So I'm going to get it to 50 or so. Yeah, we do have to be a little bit careful as we do this. And now I can go ahead and compensate the lathe in this position. You hear the lathe compensating, but yet the wheel on the other side is spinning and the differential hasn't locked. It does operate a little bit more slowly because we're turning at a slower speed, but that's okay. Now the compensation is completed and we can go ahead and make our cut. So now you can see we've completed the cut. We got a good surface finish, and we didn't have to mess around with dropping the drive shaft. So the cut does take a little bit longer, but that avoids the problem of having to take the time to drop the drive shaft, as well as the potential problems that may cause.